go ahead and broadcast this thing on YouTube.
Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. Now it's
yeah.
big beside this cases once.
Huh?
30, I'ma find you lay out on the flow. 19.
Oh, okay.
Rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I
What color you got on? Alright, I'm in all white. Be disrespectful and show up in all white at your funeral.
I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I could never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous.
You got this on All Madden, right?
Tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young
Alright, just making sure.
Now I'm running up these bands, can hit the island for vacation.
Yeah, you can.
Know my haters, you could say I'm constipated.
Yes, you can.
Just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. For my body, shout out to my Caleb.
See, man.
Got the cake up, nice. Data. I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no.
Yeah, you can do when it's a friend, when it's a friend to friend, you can play all Madden.
Named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their
Hold on,
entrance.
I think I can check.
They are ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Hold on, I'll check after kickoff. It's going in there. Oh yeah, it's moving way too slow. Yeah, it's all pro.
And off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, when you go back, before you send it, you can go into settings and you can change it to All Madden, and then you can change it to. Let me see. And I don't think you can. Yeah, no, it won't let you change it in the middle of the game. All right. Babe, check your phone. Check your phone. Those the hats from 5 and Below. Dion said, do you want him to get to? It's the hat that Dion got from 5 and Below. No, he asked him, do you want him to grab one? Yeah, it'll be for Lance.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
Yeah. Call him. Go ahead. You can go in all white. I'll go all blue. So when y'all playing like shit, you gonna blame the jerseys?
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as
Oh,
we
yeah.
football at First
Time to
Energy
go
Stadium
celebrating
in
the dog
Cleveland,
pound.
Ohio.
We celebrating right in front of the fans, too.
The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken very short. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Let's see what you about. Let's see. Let's eat. Amos, Eddie, let's go. Let's eat.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Oh, they ain't updated the roster yet. They just traded him.
2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
That's all right. He ain't going to do nothing anyway.
This big defensive lineman will
I ain't
take
worried
the
about
bait and
that.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah.
Floyd. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
You better get that boy some protection. All right.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Don't throw a pick.
Here we go. Boom, landed.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that
Ooh,
is
come on, Prince.
incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
Oh,
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the
no. We're
Bears
going to start him off early, coach. We're going to start him off early.
Successful. Now they look to
Test
pay
out
off
this.
on
Let's
first
test out
down.
this secondary.
On 1st down, Trubisky.
Oh.
And incomplete to open things up.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Gotta go.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Oh, almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
No arm strength, Mitch.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Cleveland Browns coming off another tough loss, Week 4 at Oakland. And I mentioned it earlier, CD, they really could be 4-0. But one highlight of that loss to the Raiders, the rookie Nick Chubb.
I'm wondering if he's going to start to take a few carries away from Carlos Hyde. Now, Carlos is averaging about 3.5 yards a carry. He does have 5 touchdowns, and he's their volume ball carrier and their workhorse. Of course, Duke Johnson's much more of a third down type. Get him out in open space against Bucks. So he'll keep his niche. Nick Chubb get a few more, because how about this stat line? 3 carries, 105 yards against Oakland. Touchdown sprints of 63 and 41. How about this, too? You talk about an anomaly. 1,200 instances of guys running for over 100 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns in NFL history. But none of them
you better worry about protecting your quarterback.
Until Nick Chubb.
You better worry about protecting your quarterback.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting him off. And here up at about the
Where he going?
Yard line.
Where he going?
Just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He should have got tackled.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Here we go now.
Should have been a sack.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his man, that's Landry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go now.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
You said what?
Set. Green 39.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Lynch. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
All right.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That comes over this way.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Man, what's up with these punts?
And take it right on the 30. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On the field now
Tariq couldn't even come up to catch the punt.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
First carry down for Jordan.
Let me go off me.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Let's go. We're on the ball after
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got
I should have been square on the Browns, huh? Hey, Mitch threw a bad pass, but we finna score right here. Don't worry about it.
This is Cohen. And able to push his way forward here.
Come on.
Give him 5
Was that a phantom tackle?
Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And some room to work. There he goes inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line.
They making up for that phantom tackle they did.
Moves the sticks.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, they run with Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are in for 6.
We eating.
Those are the touchdowns that aren't just
dog
scored on
pound.
Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes
Oh,
the
the
score
pressure on the
7-0.
Browns. They better score before half.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Come on, that's a big.
To pick up a first
Oh,
down
that's a
and
pick
change their
six.
momentum.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here.
Oh,
If it's
he's
a long play,
oh, that's
so
a
be it,
pick
but
six.
the main goal,
We
get a
up
couple of first
14-0.
downs, run some plays, run some clock.
You gotta make
Allow
that
the
play.
defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
Good play.
Cool. His own 46. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and
Good
compound
play,
things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit.
Wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Larry Ogunjobi able to slough it from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun is Trubisky. His throw caught at about the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You got to get better quarterback or get better cornerback.
Tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
You're going to lead him into the lead, lead him into the end zone, you know.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds
the receiver shielded. He shielded the D-back. Perfect throw right over the shoulder. That's all.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
You know what they say, sometimes you got to play the receiver, not the ball.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out.
Play it safe, play the receiver, just break the play up.
Geared up to take the field.
No, he wanted to be the hero
2 touchdowns here
and go for the interception.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, Hyde.
Oh!
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
40-yard
line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
2-minute warning. Can't worry about it. We good. 2-minute warning. Get out that defense.
2 minutes to go here in the first
Didn't want to have to
half.
burn the timeout, so the young 2-minute warning saves a nigga. We'll take it. There we go. Looks a little better now.
They'll give to Hyde. And
there we go. There go the beef.
He's belted before he
there
can
go
get
the
out of
beef
the
patties.
backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He say he shaded. I say he just, he ain't have it.
Mayfield now. It's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. 1st down, a run with Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down.
We'll go into the 5. We'll take halftime 14-3. We'll take that.
The second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for
We'll take a 14-3 lead at halftime. If we make the field goal.
Maybe not so much
Can't
in the
punt, so
second
you probably
half,
gonna
but
make the
some of these
field
shorter
goal.
gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch you now, Barney!
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
Oh, he just crossed the line. I was going to say.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all
He
for
crossed the
nothing.
line.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about
Still
it.
should have been a pick. He threw it right through my guy's arm.
The guys who just gave up that play.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Mayfield. He can run for it, and he will. And here he'll be brought down a little shy at the 35 at the 36.
Oh, he ain't
Now
making
the
that
Browns
field
will
goal.
use the first of their 3 timeouts
That's
as they stop
what, a
it.
50-yarder?
53.
Yeah, he ain't making it.
He's not going to make it.
Yeah, I know he ain't going to make it.
Just under 40 ticks to go in this
Do
first
you
half.
give me the ball back at the 40-yard line with 2 timeouts? I hope he's going for it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Or maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, but you take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with
a
a
little
first
too
down.
early, Coach.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Sheesh.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling the business of the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line out here by high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, Taylor, get that block.
They get it to him running left.
Come on.
Get about finding
it's just you and him. Fuck.
Look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring
up Gabriel even touches him. I got the whole outside, but no, you want to let this nigga just come right in. Yeah, sounds like a normal excuse. Sounds like normal excuses.
They pitch out to Howard. Spinning past him. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 and the 38.
You got to let go of turbo and hit square.
Do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Oh, yeah, you've been spinning.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right, that's because you wait too late to hit it.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Trying to lay one up deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
On the board, that's all.
Hey, 18. Red, go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Jamie Collins coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side, complete.
Why did he spin that way?
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Throwing here, Trubisky. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. They have the nice cushion. He
should have been a sideline falling forward.
My background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They'll run it now out of the gun. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
You heard?
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more.
Oh, you blaming the game. You still blaming the game?
Try and bleed it out.
On second down, Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Look, we celebrating in the dog pound. Celebrating all in this grill. What was that, 23?
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about do you need enough points in case there's a
sound like the Timberwolves when they booed Jimmy Butler.
Parkey with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field.
You ain't getting on the board. This is going to be a shutout.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Fights through, and now a crease. Excellent work time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage,
hey, it's all
but he
good.
found a way to move with his legs.
His ability to take off. Not only
you know, the dog shines on, the sunshine.
Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
There we go. Should have did that the first time, Prince. Get up.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh, come on. You need something? Yep, you need something? Yep, trick or treat, Halloween, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. There we go. The whole defense eating. There we go.
Athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He was better off with Baker Mayfield in the game.
This will be taken to the back of the end
At least he
zone.
completed a pass.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Yeah, he only gets a few yards
No,
on
you
first and
don't.
10, but he's better off
You
doing
don't.
that than throwing an
You're gonna
incompletion
throw a
or
pick.
even worse, an interception.
Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack.
Yeah, I am sucking right now. I can't even lie on that one. We need to change it.
What you doing? Went to your third string quarterback? You might as well put the punter in. Matter of fact, it's the weekend. Get one of the. If Mason over there, give Mason a joystick. He might do a little better.
Yeah, she said I should have fed you. You ate that. Gotcha.
In there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Time for a break. Back
Is
to
that
finish it
Cleveland
off
cheering
on
for
EA
Chicago?
Sports.
Is that what I hear?
After
Do I hear
this.
the fans cheering?
The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Mayfield. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Wow.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's Mayfield. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Second down, Mayfield. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver. Third down here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good
Hey, he
about
ain't know
what's
the ball
going
was coming
on,
that
and they just
fast.
play
He was
better.
covered. He didn't know you had him just throwing the ball.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hurry up, here we go.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20.
God, I
He
seen him
takes
keep
this
out
thing
the last
way
second.
down into Chicago territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
No. Check. Patriot.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll go down. 20-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Floyd bringing the pressure again, and that is his third sack here tonight. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One last shot for Mayfield here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.